Human game.
I hit that statue again. They're so ugly. I wish Sven would get rid of them. He'll be cross if I leave it like this. I should straighten it out. Phew. I see no witnesses, which means I'm in the clear. I'd better get up to my office.
Oh, your grammar.
What in the world? Great! I found the Dada collage. Take a dictionary, take a pair of scissors, cut out several pages. Then cut out each of the words and put them in a bag. Shake it gently. Then take out the scraps, one after the other, in the order in which they left the bag. Copy conscientiously. The article will be like one of yours. And here you are, a journalist, infinitely witty and endowed with a sensibility that is charming. Though unable to understand the vulgar. There's a psychopath who's critical of my work? Besides Sven? Though it's not strictly poetry, I can't help but think this is the Dada madman's handiwork. Maybe I'll find a few clues if I examine further. I found newspaper clippings. Pieces cut out of a newspaper. I should take a closer look. deranged artist used words from my articles for their collage. Gustav's currently in jail, so who made this collage? The poetry, the man outside holding a sign. Was Gustav capable of pulling off such an elaborate plot? I need to reassess. Maybe I should speak with Ruben or Iris about Dada again. Iris is a leading light in the art scene. I wonder if she knew Gustav.
You know, it's considered good driving etiquette to alert the building supervisor.
Sven, good morning.
When you crash your automobile into their property.
You noticed?
I noticed. I'll assess the statue for damage. Anything new to report on Vanessa's case? It's been over a week. The longer the investigation drags on, the more likely it will end up a cold case.
The police have a suspect.
Splendid, let's write it up. Give him the front page treatment. I'll be sure to add a section about Dada's corrupting influence on society. Didn't a Dada exhibition get shut down by the police once?
Yes, the artist was Otzi Lang. But would you let me finish? There are complications.
Of course. There are always complications with this story. Is this art? Or was our newspaper murdered as well?
Nothing to be concerned about. I just get very unusual fan mail. The police have a suspect for 3 of the Dada murders, including Vanessa's. However, it's a tangled web which still needs unraveling. There are still loose ends.
This special assignment had better lead to a major story. I'm losing patience by the minute. Do you hear me? This Dada story had better be spectacular.
It will sell lots of papers, I promise.
Until then, I need you to cover the planned construction work on Utiki Street.
That's not urgent, though, right? Can I visit the site later today? I have some ideas on the Dada case that I want to investigate.
Your deadline is first thing tomorrow morning. And unlike art, this deadline isn't open to interpretation.
Thank you, Sven. Phew. This Dada art is so bizarre. I'm going to visit the gallery again. There must be more to Dada I don't yet understand.
Miss Myers, here to interrogate my statues?
No. I'm looking for Ruben. I want to learn more about the Dada movement.
I'm not expecting Ruben today. Have a look around the gallery. There's a copy of the Dada manifesto here somewhere. It'll give you a better understanding of the Dada movement. My office is locked, by the way.
How disappointing. I took you for the open-door policy type. Oh, one question for you. Do you know a man who goes by the name of Gustav Meissner? Gustav's in his early 40s, medium height, wears glasses, works as a barber.
He sounds very pedestrian. I don't know him.
Like you didn't know Vanessa Fiedler?
I can't even imagine what you're implying.
Upon further investigation, I learned you've known Vanessa since university.
We had some arguments a long time ago, nothing significant enough to mention.
What about the threats she made against you recently?
How did you?
Are those significant enough to discuss?
I don't respond well to threats, Miss Myers. From you or anyone else. Take what you need and leave.
I wonder where this Dada manifesto is hiding. Great! I found the Dada manifesto. Dada manifesto. Psychology, psychology, he. Science, science, science. Long live France. We are not naive. We are successive. We are exclusive. We are not simpletons. And we are perfectly capable of intelligent discussion. The first 4 messages from the crime scenes. I have to show Judith immediately. Judith, you need to see this.
Anna, I'd say come in, but...
No time for jokes. I rushed over here from the Knief Gallery. I found a document called the Dada Manifesto. You should see this.
Right. I'll take a look. Dada Manifesto. These are the messages.
From all 4 crime scenes. All together in this Dada poem I found in Ruben's things. These murders are connected. Now I'm certain of it. I also asked Iris about Gustav, and she's never heard of him. It makes me wonder whether Gustav was an artist who'd bear a grudge.
Against Vanessa? Then why'd he kill her?
I have something else to share. It's an anonymous message left on my desk today.
Lunatic reader?
I think it's a Dada collage. Ruben told me some Dadaists work in collage. But that's not all. Look at this letter from Vanessa.
Addressed to Iris?
Vanessa doesn't mince words with her.
This was in the gallery.
Yes, it was. I felt guilty and never showed you. I found an interesting photo there as well.
Iris, Ruben, and Vanessa. All university friends. Anna, don't say it. I know what you're thinking. He couldn't commit murder. He's not a suspect.
I know you love Ruben dearly. Are you able to put those feelings aside and look objectively at the evidence?
I have to talk to Ruben. This manifesto was a published poem. Anyone could have read it, including Gustav.
You still think Gustav is the Dada killer? It just seems unlikely.
The barber's knife, the fingerprint, that's stronger evidence than a university photo.
When I have some free time, I'd like to visit Natalie again.
Okay, but no details. The investigation is confidential. Let me know what happens at Natalie's.
Oh! Is there no one here I could interview? Maybe there's more information on the construction work in this building. construction schedule. Look at these plans. This street will be much improved after construction is completed. According to the schedule, they'll be finished soon. Now all that's left to do is take a few photographs. Good. And one more. The last photo should be perfect. I think I have enough to go on. I wonder how Natalie is holding up. I'd better check on her. She may need my help, given everything she's going through. hiding in here? Judge Meissner? Natalie? Are you there? Natalie! Oh no, the poor woman. I think her phone is in the other room. It's Anna. I have very bad news. Natalie is dead.
What? Stay there. I'm on my way.
No sense in dawdling until the police arrive. I'll take a look around the crime scene. The X-ray implies she swallowed gold. Is it possible to consume that much gold? Her name is on the X-ray. I'll take this to the hospital for further examination. Another slogan from the Dada Manifesto. The Dada killer strikes again. I doubt Gustav would do this to his mother. Besides, he's in prison. What's this? Looks like a vault. This would take me hours to crack, and damaging the vault itself could set off an internal explosive. I'd better find it here. It must be around here somewhere. will need to go to forensics. Where is that vault? Maybe I should search a different way. The safe key. This must be the key. It has bits on the top and bottom, which should fit the lock perfectly. Wow, a small fortune in Reichsmarks. How did she acquire all this German money? Even if she was a frugal judge, Natalie couldn't possibly have saved this much. The Swiss Fatherland Association to the Bundesrat. Record of trial. New Switzerland. Judge Natalie Meissner. Supreme Court of Switzerland, National Front, Judge Natalie Meissner. Record of trial, National Freedom Party. Again, Judge Natalie Meissner. I remember some of these cases. They were all brought against these new German political parties for their extremist activities. Natalie ruled in favor of the fascist organizations in all of them. I'll show these to Judith. Great! I found Nazi case files.
Anna, got here as fast as possible. Natalie. Terrible. Another senseless murder. What's your theory?
Let's start with how. I say it was Valerian. Someone slipped poison into her sedative.
How do you know?
It's just a hunch. Here's the sedative bottle for Dirk to analyze.
Is this her X-ray? Can you ingest this many coins?
The name reads Natalie Meissner. We should check her medical records.
No witnesses, I take it?
Actually, I saw someone lurking in the shadows when I arrived, but their facial features were covered.
We'll look for footprints. Anything else?
I'm not 100% certain this is relevant to her case.
Spit it out.
Several years ago, there was a string of high-profile cases against fascist organizations.
I remember.
Natalie was a judge in many of them. She consistently ruled in favor of the Nazis. Here, see for yourself.
Controversial rulings.
I also found a large stash of Reichsmarks.
Reichsmarks? Natalie was taking bribes.
Yes, I think it's very possible.
Natalie, a corrupt judge. Never would have guessed.
The murder might not be connected to these bribes. The motive isn't entirely certain. However, "We are successive" is another Dada manifesto quote.
Nazis covering their tracks?
Theoretically, perhaps, but more likely, this is the work of our Dada killer. Do you know where Ruben was at the time of the murder?
Not this again. Ruben's not the killer, Anna.
He owned a copy of the manifesto and had a motive for killing Vanessa. You and Ruben are a lovely couple. If he has a strong alibi, I'll be relieved for you both.
That's... okay, fair enough. I'll get his testimony. But Ruben's no murderer. I know he's not.
Sometimes emotions cloud our judgment. I think we both need some rest to clear our minds.
Agreed. Good work today. I'll keep you posted. And mark my words, Anna. These killings end now.